review.
Coming at ya.
And it's a beer review with maybe something really important.
Yeah, local. We're going local.
Ooh, love it.
Because we're all about birthdays and anniversaries here, right?
I love birthday dinners.
And local's the best. And we're talking Deschutes Brewing, Bend, Oregon. And it is the Black Butte XXVIII. That means the 28th anniversary beer, 2016. We've heard this is a stellar beer, and it's got some great stuff going. It's 11.5% ABV. It is 51 IBUs, and I'm going to have Christian read to you what they did this year with the beer right there.
Yeah, so this year with the Black Butte, they did the, it's an Imperial Porter brewed with cocoa, vanilla, peated malt, yeah, you heard that, peated malt, and sweet orange peel with 50% aged in bourbon and Scotch barrels.
Woohoo! Now he calls it cocoa, I call it cacao, whatever you want to say. But when you get to the bourbon and Scotch,
hold on. And you guys know I love Scotch. So
and you know last year
I got super excited right there, like I have a mini chub right now.
they had some special
peated moss and Scotch. Fucking kidding me?
Now, before I crack this puppy, I've got to say one thing. They've changed up some stuff here. I want you to take note. They've for years have had the pomegranate molasses in there, but they've switched some things up. So
I like it.
Oh, I'm kind of excited. Alrighty, it's got a head.
Definitely.
A little bit of red coming through slightly
nice dark
at the
tan
base.
tone.
Yeah. Creamy looking on the top. The dog is already jumping on the bottle. He was trying to drink it.
He's thirsty.
He is such the booze hound. It's unbelievable. Oh, I got the booze.
I get some
I
whiskey
just got
in
some
there.
Scotch.
I mean Scotch, yeah.
Well, mostly I'm getting Scotch, a little bit of whiskey. I'm getting some of the cacao. I'm not getting much else. I'm proposing we just dive in and we'll get back to the nose.
Yeah, the nose. It's kind of malty base, but I smell more booze. But yeah, it hasn't opened up yet.
No, it needs to. We're jumping in. We're gonna take it from cold to warm. I'm gonna tell you. Woo! Baby. You know what's interesting? Is I'm getting, it's peated malt. I'm getting that peated malt.
Yeah.
I'm getting some char. You know, a little bit of char barrel flavors going on here. And what's fun, I so get the whiskey, but I so get the Scotch.
You're definitely getting Scotch in there. I love it. And you get the cacao. Get that dark chocolate bitterness. You get a little bit of burntness. You get a little bit of bourbon, which gives it a little bit of a vanilla scent, but you get nice Scotch in there.
It's really smooth. It's a light vanilla, and it's creamy and smooth at the front. And then you kick over on the back side, and now you get the bourbon and the Scotch kicking in with that roastiness. The char kind of hits you in the middle there someplace, and then kind of stays with you for a while.
Well, sometimes I forget that this is a porter, not a stout. But the one aspect that you do get about it is that it's got more of the lighter, like chocolate flavor, which helps it out. So it's more roasty, which I like that.
It really fits that Imperial Porter character, right?
Mm-hmm.
More so than many years, I think.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, I think last year, if I remember correct, you had that pomegranate molasses and you had the apricot in there. And those fruits were pretty much dominant characters. This year, the char and the roast are dominant characters, but you got this orange peel on there. And the peated malt and the vanilla. Wow.
Oh, the peat flavor right
Peated
there.
malts, yeah.
Yeah, the peated malts. It's it gives it some earthiness, but it's not too earthy.
Right.
Like, we've gone earthy stuff. There's like, oh, it's got that tea flavor. No, no, no. It's got earthy peat flavor.
Yeah, peat
which
bogs.
is more smoky. And it's got that scotch to it, which...
This is something special. You know what's interesting is the sweet orange peel is not like dominating at all.
Yeah.
It's a supporting character.
I'm thinking we're gonna have to let this warm up a little bit and see how it changes, but I'm loving it right now as it is.
Yeah, we're gonna be pouring some more of this for sure. We'll be back.
Thanks.
This is a great beer. It's smoothed out. That charriness is really there. I think a little more bourbon than the Scotch now on the backside for me.
Yeah, you're correct. I'm getting more of that orange taste.
Yes.
It's kind of like, have you guys ever had those chocolates that come out like during the Christmas time that are just orange?
Yes.
Orange chocolates. That's kind of like where it's going.
It's a bittersweet chocolate.
Yeah.
And I get a little more on the bourbon than the Scotch. In the beginning it was cold. I got more Scotch than the bourbon.
But you still get the scotch. You still get the bourbon. You still get the peatiness. And I so enjoy it.
So we're gotta rate this now. So we gotta go for it. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go for it. In terms of an American Imperial porter, for style, I've gotta go 96.
Yeah, so for me, Imperial porters, it really has flavored towards the attributes that I love. So I'm going to go above that. I think it's a 98 on Imperial porters. I think it's just outstanding, world class. Like, the fact that they balanced it to be this year more of a porter than before, I just love it.
So now overall, well, I'm going to shift my gears because, well, I like some of that splashy, fruity, and higher bourbon and less mellow and all that. And as much as I love that peat aspect on this and that orange peel, sweet orange peel, overall I'm going 93. I mean, it's an excellent beer. It's not going to be in the top of my wheelhouse, but it's very high. I mean, no one's going to refuse this beer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go down, but I'm only going to go down to a 95.
Wow.
Like, but I love Scotch. And just the peat, the well-balanced just aspects of this whole entire beer is awesome.
Here it is, man.
Yeah.
Black Butte XXVIII. That's a mouthful. I. It's the 2016 anniversary beer from Deschutes Brewing out of Bend, Oregon. The first time in many, many years I missed going to the celebration. I'm glad for my buddies that went there. This is a beauty. I say get it. Man.
Yeah, or beg for it.
Beg for it. This is Kevin.
This is Christian.
Saying life is too short
To drink cheap beer.
and we'll see you.
On the next beer review.
In terms of style, I'm going 9.6. It's a beauty.
96?
96. Not 9.6, 96. Of a score for
9.6. It really fucking sucked.
You know,
Like, it doesn't even make